This is hands down the best Vex build in Borderlands 4. This build focuses on Bloodshot, one of Vex's passive skills, which allows us to deal bonus damage based on our current health. We do not use bleed in this Vex build whatsoever, so no bloodletter. This build mainly focuses on Vex's Vexcalation skill tree, but we also invest some points into Here Comes Trouble. So you want 5 points into Grave Sights, increasing that crit damage. Then we're going to go 5 of 5 in Grave Implements. This is to increase gun damage for Vex. Then you're going to pump 3 points into Target Prescience. This makes it so that when we deal gun damage, we have a chance to get a critical hit against any part of the enemies. Now you want to put 3 points into Grave Power. This is so that we can increase our max stacks for our kill skills. Now more fire rate means more damage, so we're going to go 5 of 5 in Drinkful. The augment we're going to go for is Witchy Triggerfinger. Whilst we're in Incarnate and we're dealing damage with Eldritch Blast, it will refill our current gun's ammo, and we get stacks of Witchy Triggerfinger, which then increases our gun damage. The important thing to note as well why this augment is so good is that the stacks of Witchy Triggerfinger actually persist even after Incarnate ends. Another important one here, Mortal Terror, you're going to go 5 points here. This is an important one because we get a chance to activate our kill skills upon hitting an enemy and landing those crits. And with this build, trust me, you're going to be landing crits a lot. Now for the capstone, we're going to go for Vibe Check as we get 3 charges to our Eldritch Blast. Now we're going to be getting a lot of damage because our health is full, and this Grave Vitality is going to give us that because we get the maximum health capacity increase and we also get the health regeneration. And with this build, trust me, your health is going to be full most of the time, meaning you're going to be dealing more damage. We're going to have Incarnate up all the time, so having Lifesteal, 5 points in Essence Leech is absolutely mandatory for this build. The effect is doubled as well when we have Incarnate active. Now for the staple of the build, Bloodshot. When we use our rep kit, our next gunshot will become a Bloodshot, converting damage dealt into kinetic damage, and then it deals bonus damage based on our current health. And because we have a +5 on our class mod as well, that means we have 10 points into Bloodshot, making it even more efficient and powerful. You're going to go 3 points into Blood is Power, which is really important as well. Vex gains bonus kinetic damage with guns based on our current lifesteal when our health is full. Our health is going to be full pretty much most of the time, so all this damage is just stacking up. And I'm going to talk about specialization as well, that further increases that damage output as well. What we've done here is we've put 3 points into enchantment. Enchantment grants us extra bonus to the kinetic damage we're dealing with our guns whilst we have our action skill active. So whilst we're in Incarnate, we get that extra percentage there. And then we're going to go 2 points into Grave Sustenance because our kill skills are constantly being activated and it restores a percentage of missing action skill duration, which is really nice. Now this build does focus on snipers, but we also have the bod, which is technically a sniper because it counts as all of the weapons in one. So this is going to be one of the main weapons you use for mobbing, and it's really good at bossing as well. And also if you can get a bod to drop with the secondary fire mode as SMG with more fire rate, even better. We've got the pistol ammo on this one, but I also have one with the sniper ammo. Now for one of my favorite snipers in the entire game, I think it is the best legendary sniper. In my opinion, it is the Ballista. So powerful. Single target damage is insane. Great for mobbing, it outputs great boss damage as well, and it's Jacobs. I also quite enjoy the Fisheye and the Stray. Now a really important part of this build is our rep kit, and this rep kit is the best one in the game, especially for this build, but just in general because it grants us 3 charges. And not only that, because we're constantly killing enemies, we've got a 30% chance to replenish a charge, so you pretty much have your rep kit available all the time, which then reduces the cooldown and we can activate Incarnate all the time. You pretty much have uptime on it constantly. We also got lucky and got amp on this as well, so on use grants increased damage of the next shot by 200%. Honestly, for your ordnance you can use anything. This is not the crit knife, this is just the damage amp payload, so damage taken by impacted targets increased by 15%. You can use anything. Special shout out to the fire pot though, great ordnance grenade. Now let's talk about the class mod, which is really important as well. If you can get a +5 to Bloodshot, that is the best one. The other ones don't really matter too much, but then the passives on this, action skill cooldown rate is great, and obviously that you want that sniper rifle damage as well. But I think, to be honest with this, if you can get some health capacity increase or something like that, that might further increase the damage, because obviously I explained about how this build sort of works off having your health at maximum capacity, and you will deal more damage the higher your health, basically, the more full it is. Then we go over to the shield, which is the Timekeeper's new shield, and the reason why we're using this is because it grants us more maximum health and the regeneration as well. And we also get a nice damage reduction percentage of 33%, which is nice. Now for the enhancement, we have the hat trick, which is Jacob's. We do have the ballista sniper rifle, but look at the passives there. We get sniper rifle damage and critical hit damage there as well. Now firmware, we're going to go for Deadeye, mainly for the critical hit damage increase. The reason why I actually went for heating up as the secondary firmware is because if we ever want to use the XXXL sniper rifle, then of course this will benefit from that. You could probably go for trick shot to get some extra crit damage. There's a few other ones you could go for, to be honest. You can mess around with that yourself. Now specializations are very important now for builds. Riddle you this, very important. So when we're dealing gun damage, we gain a stack of riddle you this, increasing our gun damage further. Now this one is really important now with caffeine. Reduce action skill cooldown whenever a rep kit is activated. We have 3 uses or 3 charges of our rep kit, and we have a chance to get that charge back when we're killing enemies as well. Incarnate will be up all the time, trust me, this is very important. So we have in the zone next. While aiming, we gain increased gun damage and critical hit damage per second, and you know, extra crit damage, extra gun damage, more damage. Now this one is really important. So the best defense, so we gain increased damage dealt based on the fullness of our shield or health. In this case, we don't have a shield, we have health. And because of the previously spoken about factors of this build in terms of health, we're constantly going to be at max health. So we're going to deal 30% more damage just from this alone. Honestly, this is the most fun I've had with Vex so far. This build is amazing. I can't see me changing it anytime soon either. I'm still going to be messing around to see what bits I can add or change. But honestly, it kills every single boss in the game and it's great for mobbing. It's just honestly an amazing Vex build. Go and try it out yourself. Let me know what you think of it. And you know, I appreciate all the support lately in my live streams, over on my TikTok, here on YouTube, and there's plenty more Borderlands 4 content coming from me. I absolutely love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And if you are enjoying the content on the channel, be sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.